Welcome to the Drum Awards for Digital Industries. Give it up for your hosts Gordon Young and Lynn Lester. Raise a glass, get excited, and enjoy the show.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and a very warm welcome to the Drum Awards for the Digital Industries 2021, which is brought to you in partnership with Pinterest and Super Awesome. This live stream broadcast from the Drum Labs right here in the heart of Shoreditch will feature some of the best work this industry has perhaps ever produced. So stand by to be inspired.
Absolutely. Well, definitely. And today's award show will cast a bright light into how the global digital industry has triumphed through a period of extreme adversity.
Yes. Shortly after we held these very awards back in 2019, the world disappeared into this weird pandemic where we had to face up to face masks and all the other grim realities of what that meant.
Yeah, absolutely. And an enormous thank you to the many thousands of digital pioneers who, over the last 2 decades, have made the world we live in a truly digital one. I know I couldn't have faced as much as 1 week in lockdown without online streaming services, social media platforms, e-commerce sites, Zoom and Teams. Just ask my family and they'll tell you what I've been doing.
Yep, and the same here.
Yeah.
But today's celebrations will recognise agencies, brands and businesses that have best harnessed the incredible power of digital media to make sales soar, boost brands and of course solve the problems for the public as a whole. The Drum believes marketing can change the world and digital is an industry at the very forefront of that.
Of course, as an event designed to celebrate the world of digital, this is a global show and today we say hello, so hi there, to all of our viewers tuning in from Denmark, Israel, Canada, Turkey, US, Poland, Australia, India, Japan, Russia, and Singapore. My goodness, so many more places. And it's not bad for a wee show that started down a dark alley in Glasgow 15 years ago.
Yeah, and I'm sure that next year you'll welcome them in their own languages, Lynn.
Oh, of course, I'm gonna practice, brush up on that.
Yeah, but I have to say we are also joined by some real live people right here at the Drum Labs in London. Come on, people! And I have to say, it's fantastic to see a real live audience, so welcome out and about. But as well as being joined by members of this audience, we're also going to be joined via Zoom by members of our judging panel who will give us insights into why the winners won what.
Absolutely, and before we start, I'd like to thank our global jury who spent hours and hours and hours reviewing the submissions, and of course, Phil Jones, our chair of the jury. So hi, Phil. Now, this event is also known as the Daddies, and Phil, as we know him, is the granddaddy of them all.
Yes, and he literally is a granddaddy as well, relatively recently, so congratulations again, Phil. But also a massive thanks must go to our sponsors, Pinterest and Super Awesome. So I think that's really enough of our little opening statements and pittle-pattle. Shall we go on with the show? Shall we go on with the show? Good. So enough chatter. Lynn.
Yeah, let's
take us into the first category.
Okay, the very best of luck, everyone. You do realise we're in trouble here. We do have a live audience, so we might get a kicking if they don't win, so please pray for us. Now, I'm absolutely delighted to be kicking the show off with B2B, as it's one of my favourite sectors, which the Drum has been putting a lot of emphasis on with initiatives like our B2B World Fest, which does take place next month, so do check it out. It's going to be super awesome. Now, let's look in this instance at our B2B nominees. To get us off to an unusual start, very unusual indeed, our judges have recognised not 1, not 2, but 3 nominees as highly commended, and they are Gravity Global for Embraer, Rizola for Schroeder's, and Tom & Co for Topps Tiles Trade. So congratulations to that terrific trio.
Yes, and it's also a terrific start to the show, so well done to these nominees and comedies. But our first award goes to a campaign that delivered fantastic results by creating an innovative and perfect judge partnership. The winner of the B2B award is True North for Monday.
Monday partnered with True and Adobe Stock to tell a digital to analog story that demonstrated the versatility of their design paper, Per Graphica. The integrated campaign, Catching Feels, which utilised emotive imagery enhanced through different printing techniques, delivered exceptional levels of awareness and a significant increase in sales volumes.
Nice work, True, and a great way to kick off the show.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I think it's fair to say we're up and running now. And the next category is public sector. Let's check out the nominees. I think we're going straight to the award.
Yes,
now,
we are.
aren't we?
The award goes to a campaign that had a tough task, given the secret nature of the client. It goes to Great State for the Royal Navy. And we have Great State in the room. Congratulations.
Well done.
And
well
Lynn, I
done.
think you've got some more detail on this one.
I do, so you can pick me up if I'm wrong in any of this, so blame the script, not me personally. Now, for the submarine service, recruiting the right team is difficult, pretty damn difficult really. Its core target audience of 16 to 24-year-olds generally know nothing about the service, and Great State created a campaign that drove applications up by 50% and increased traffic to their webpage by, is this stat true? 700%. Oh my God, give them a round of applause. I think that's pretty impressive.
You know, it gives a whole new meaning to the term subprime, doesn't it?
Whoa, you have to get used to these really, really bad jokes.
Yeah. Lynn wrote the script.
No, I did not. Okay, we are now moving on. Our next category is consumer products or services, and the nominees are... Now, I can tell you that our judges have recognised one of the aforementioned agencies as highly commended. I believe they may be partially in the room. It is VML Y&R Commerce Mexico for Alina Hilaros. Massive well done to you.
But for a campaign that delivered a beauty brand experience to consumers stuck at home, the award goes to Imperil for Estee Lauder Companies. Congratulations. Let's look at their work.
You're looking at me, keeping that love, but you're looking at me. Looking at me, boy. You're looking at me, girl. You're looking at me, keeping that love, but you're looking at me. I keep it right, but they keep it coming. Nothing that bad, I can do you no harming. But if you're gonna make me mad, no, don't ever make me mad. 'Cause if you're gonna make me mad, make me bad, make me.
Wow, an amazing entry, congratulations. Now next we move to a category that is recognising charities who have had a really hard time during the pandemic. It's great to see some really fabulous work being done to help these organisations, so let's give it up for the very worthy nominees. In a strong category, our judges highly commended 2 entries, and they go by the name of Formula Media for the Prince's Trust, and it's the second whammy, it's VML Y&R Commerce for World Women Foundation. Congratulations to both of you.
But the award goes to a brilliant campaign for a brilliant charity, and that is Ambition for Amnesty International. Well done.
Amnesty International Denmark, working with Ambition, used AI and machine learning to create a prediction model to identify the best way to reach the heart of more than 80,000 churned members and use those insights to generate a campaign. The project smashed all KPIs and reshaped the Amnesty member lifetime value for the future.
Yeah, well, fabulous cause and really ambitious work.
Absolutely. Okay, we now move on and we are going from raising and donating money to making and managing money. Your favourite, I believe.
Absolutely.
Yes, he's really stingy. He's my boss. My goodness. Okay, let's check out the nominees. We have one highly commended entry to announce, and that is Rosello Creative for Schroders. So a massive well done to you.
But for a very timely digital campaign, the award goes to Zula Alpha Kilo for Home Equity Bank. Well done.
Absolutely.
Following a surge in scam calls targeting Canadian seniors, Home Equity Bank, working with Zulu Alpha Kilo, launched a 4-part masterclass content series. Starring conman Frank Abagnale, aka the inspiration for the film Catch Me If You Can, the videos generated more than 1 million views in a matter of weeks.
Congratulations, a really great campaign that delivered over 35 million earned media impressions. That's not bad, is it?
Not bad at all, and I have to say I really love that campaign and what they're doing. In fact, I love awards generally, to be honest with you. You know, these are the Drum Awards, what we're all here to give out, and we have to give out a few of these each year because I really enjoy celebrating amazing work like this event's featuring. Occasionally people say to me, in fact, does the Drum do too many awards? Does the Drum too... And do you know what I say?
I'm sure they want to hear what you...
Do you know what I say? This audience is very quiet. Do you want to know how I answer that? I answer that, no, we don't. The Drum doesn't do lots of awards. The Drum does one award scheme. The Drum Awards is actually one unified award scheme with 21 different competitions which cover every single part of the marketing industry sector. And behind this, we also have a unified mission, and that mission is we want to celebrate the best work, the best people, best practice, explain to our readership what that work looks like and why it's successful in order to lift the standards of the industry as a whole. So that's what the Drum Awards is really about, and that's why I really like nothing better than sitting here looking at great case studies such as this. Do you agree, Lynn?
Absolutely, yeah. No, we absolutely do. And on that note, let's move swiftly to the next category. So thank you, Gordon. The global pandemic obviously took its toll on recruitment during the last 18 months. So understandably, this category was a toughie to judge. So the nominees for recruitment are as follows.
But our judges did manage to identify a worthy winner, and it's one we have seen already. Our recruitment award goes to Great State for the Royal Navy. Well done. Do you want to hear my submarine joke? I've got a submarine joke.
It's going to go south now.
What does working in digital have in common with working in submarines? Do you know? It all goes to hell as soon as you open windows.
Right, okay, we're going to save this audience now because next up we're going to move on to travel, leisure, tourism and sports. And I've really missed air travel during the pandemic, and especially, to be fair, I've missed paying the £45 for my luggage.
No,
that's what I had to pay.
Only £45, come on, I've held Lynn's bags. My back's been done in ever since, all that makeup she carries around.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm just mean. I'm just a Scots person, so we don't like spending any money. Anyway, enough moaning, enough of your bad jokes. We are now going to look at the worthy nominees. Our judges have highly commended one of our nominees, and they go by the name of, and if you guys do not celebrate, I am going to be super disappointed because, Debbie, give it up. It is VMLY&R Commerce Argentina for Fly Bondi. Congratulations.
The award this time goes to Sports England and Cyberduck. Nice work. Lynn. And Lynn, you've got some more details about this one, don't you?
I do, yeah. So nice work, Cyberduck. The win was an evolution of This Girl Can, Sports England's nationwide campaign to get women and girls moving. And when COVID-19 hit, they developed an activity finder to help women to stay active. So it was a really, really worthy win. So a massive well done to you.
Yep. And many congratulations to Sports England. As a Scotsman, it's quite hard to read that part of the script. But I'll be magnanimous. Great win.
Absolutely, very, very worthy. Now, I have to say that while working from home, I've spent hours and hours streaming music and entertainment. I've spent so much time asking Alexa to play my favourite songs that the other day she told me to change the records. You're going to find me next Saturday in the Comedy Club. Okay, now there is lots of great work being done in this area, and this time let's find out the nominees. Now, I can tell you that our judges have selected not one but two entries to highly commend, and they are Anzu for Vodafone and TikTok Japan. So a massive well done to both of you.
Indeed, well done to both these commandees. Great to see Japan enter the fray.
Absolutely.
But this time our judges felt that the award should go to a campaign that found an inspiring way to generate excitement around a new corporate launch at the height of the lockdown. And the winner is Unit 9 and Edelman Deportivo for Xbox. Let's look at their work. Well done to Edelman and Unit 9.
Absolutely, okay. Well, let's journey to the automotive and transport sector category, and let's check out the very worthy nominees.
Just one nominee got our judges' pulses racing and taking the checkered flag to scoop the award. The winner is Zula Alpha Kilo for Pfaff Harley Davidson. Nice work.
Cycles have had to choose between their beliefs and their safety, as Sikh men are required to wear a turban, preventing the use of a traditional motorcycle helmet. Zulu Alpha Kilo's innovative Tough Turban campaign for Harley-Davidson tackled this problem head-on, generating coverage worth $2.2 million.
Brilliant work. I absolutely love that campaign. Don't know what you think, Lynn.
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's really, really cool, isn't it?
Yeah, yep.
So, anyway, very worthy winners. Now, it's great to see physical retail stores opening up again after the pandemic. To be honest, it's really hard to go shoplifting when they're closed.
I'm sure you'd have tried either.
Well, do you know what? This dress is like 18 years old, and I've just literally taken the tags off because I'm not going to return it now.
Where do you shoplift it from?
We're just the Primark finest, of course. Okay, but in all honesty, and let's get to the point here, retailers have had to really think outside the box to retain customers and sales. So let's see who has been doing fantastic work in this arena. Now, I can tell you that the highly commended entry in this category is Crunch Digital Media for Police Now. Oh my God, Police Now, please ignore my earlier comment. Honestly, I didn't shoplift, it was just a big joke.
Yeah, right.
Well, you don't come from Clydebank for nothing, Gordon.
But the retail award goes to VML Y&R Commerce Mexico and VML Y&R Commerce North America. Well done.
Elena's Helados had no presence in supermarkets and depended entirely on sales from its own stores when lockdown hit. To boost online sales, VML Y&R Commerce Mexico helped launch Adios Amor Adios, a multi-flavoured ice cream layered to match the stages of a breakup: denial, anger, sadness, acceptance, and hope. Website visits increased by 230%.
Now, this is doubly exciting because not only do we have the agency here in the room, or office, so well done, but we also have one of the judges, Denise Sakuma, who's going to zoom in and tell us why she loved the work.
Hello everyone. On behalf of my team, I'm very happy to be here to share that Elena's Heartbreak Ice Cream is our select for the Retail Awards. The reason is very simple. It's their disruptive approach to connect consumers to their emotions. Actually, we are very much looking forward to Elena's Ice Cream 2022.
Amazing work, and actually I have to say I tuned into the judging that day when this entry was winning, and the judges absolutely adored it, so it's a massive well done to Debbie and the team, but the judges did think it was pretty awesome. Okay, we are now moving on to another category. And Big Pharma has been big news this year, with companies like Pfizer and AstraZeneca leading the effort to vaccinate us against COVID-19. And thankfully, they were able to fast track a vaccine to protect us all. And I'm sure most of us are very grateful for that. So let's find out who else has been doing amazing work in this area. Now, being highly commended in this category, we have Conjure for NHS, Royal Free London NHS Foundation, so well done to you, and another well done to Graphite Digital for VHI Healthcare. So congratulations, what amazing work.
Yeah. But our winning campaign certainly helped the women of Brazil talk more openly about what was previously a taboo subject. The award goes to Analog Folk, Analog Folk, for Bear Caniston. Well done.
Intensivão de PPK is a digital education program created by Caniston with Analog Folk to open up conversations around vaginal health among young people. Launched on TikTok in Brazil at the start of 2021, the lessons racked up 40 million video views and prompted 290,000 students to subscribe to the curriculum.
I mean, it's amazing. Do you not think years ago when we launched these, you would never talk about things like this?
No, you wouldn't. Actually, this has been a trend across a few Drum Awards where people are really tackling these topics
Yeah.
that seem very taboo, sort of normalising a lot of things which are normal, which were never talked about before. So I think the communication industry is really using its skills to actually improve communication around these areas. So
Yeah.
it's really good.
Definitely, and I think it lives true to our ethos of marketing changing the world. So well done to all you guys and all of you at home for doing that, so thank you. Now, you're probably thinking, how did we decide on the winners? Because it's often sort of a bit cloak and dagger for people. They don't understand how things are judged. So what we're going to do now is take a little look at the footage behind the scenes of our hybrid judging day, where our brilliant judges came together in person and virtually. It was a task and a half to discuss your entries. So let's take a look now and see what goes on.
I've absolutely loved judging the daddies this year, both online to get to the shortlist and in person. I've been fortunate enough to enjoy judging the daddies in the past as well, and it's really interesting how it changes over the years. So it was fascinating this year to see the standard of entries. I don't know whether it's been a cause of lockdown that people have focused a lot more, but really the standard of entries was higher than I have seen it in other years and perhaps on other awards too. The calibre of entries and the thought and detail around effectiveness was really interesting to see, as was overseas submissions too.
The judging at the Daddies has been really interesting. It's the first time I've done this particular judging event. It's been really, really interesting because it's been a hybrid between virtual and in person. It's been absolutely amazing to be able to interact with loads of new people. Being able to have people from all around the world as well is a really great way of doing judging, and I think maybe that's something we'll be keeping going forwards.
So it's been really interesting this year, considering it's been a hybrid kind of arrangement. It's worked really well, so having people in the room, on Zoom, but actually getting together it's been really interesting, really good for the soul after 18 months of doing lots and lots of video calls. So it's been really good. I think it's worked really well. So standard's been really varied actually this year. I've been lucky enough to do the awards before, and seeing it this year just shows how difficult it's probably been for a lot of people to do this over the last 18 months. So some amazing stuff, some really complex stuff, through to some really simple stuff. So it's been a real mix of entries, but some really, really good quality ones standing out.
Brilliant. I mean, it's amazing, you know, doing a virtual judging is always brilliant, and actually the global jury that we can get has never been better. So yeah, I'm kind of thankful for the arrangement that we have, and thank you to all the judges that featured there. But next up, we are now going to recognise the best use of Pinterest, a category which is partnered by, you guessed it, Pinterest. And I am absolutely delighted to welcome Tim Williams, who is the sales director at Pinterest. Thank you for joining me today.
It's a pleasure.
Now, this is the second year in a row that you've introduced this category. And I mean, I don't know about you, but I think the entries year on year just keep getting better, particularly over the last 18 months.
Yeah, I think that's true. I think we've kept the category as wide as possible to try and encourage the broadest type of entries, and therefore we've seen some really good work.
Yeah, definitely, and it's good to see it coming from brands and agencies and so many different type of partners. So yeah, I mean, I actually Pinterest all the time. My family, I drive them mad. I drive my son mad. I literally decorated my whole bathroom using Pinterest. So thank you so much personally, and I'll show you a picture later because it's really, really nice. So please, would you like to do the honours?
Yes, thanks, Lynn. I'm sorry, I can't see in this light.
It's all right, that's what happens in a live show,
Yeah,
Tim.
it's
Tim is just making his...
When you're -8 and -9, looking into a auto cue in this light ain't easy. So let's go again. Thank you, Lynn. Yeah, we are thrilled to be here to partner with the Drum again to award this year's Industry Awards for the best use of Pinterest. And from what I know, it was a very contentious category with lots of good entries, and we'd like to thank all the nominees for entering. There is so much great work happening on our platform, which can be seen in the entries.
Indeed.
So, the nominees for the best use of Pinterest are... And we have 2 winners, straight into winners for this award. The first is Collective Measures for the Tile Shop. So well done to them. Keep on pinning. And the second award goes to The Soul Publishing. So congratulations to you as well. Brilliant work. Thank you.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much to Tim for joining us today. And you know what, and it's true what I say, I absolutely do love Pinterest, spend pretty much most of my time there. Okay, but I'm not pinning right now, because next we move on to recognise the best in-house self-promotion category, and we're about to check out the very, very worthy nominees. Okay. I can tell you that the highly commended by our jury goes to a fantastic organisation that go by the name of... Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? They're like absolutely anticipation. Okay, it is DDB Russia for Kaspersky. So a massive well done to you. Congratulations. Now, Gordon, you made it back. We did have a new improved version of you. It was very... Did you see how you get into the seat there? Just so elegantly.
Yeah.
But yeah, so where did you go? Were you off for a cuppa?
Well, I went off for a wee lie down, relax. That was good. But back, very good to be back here. I have to say, I didn't like it. I thought Tim was a bit slick.
He was a bit slick. Can we bring Tim back, please?
Made it feel a bit competitive.
Okay, well, talking about competitive, let's reveal
Shall
the
we
winner.
talk about winners now?
Please, let's do it.
Not that we have an auto cue here. This is all. This is all at the top of our head, isn't it, Lynn?
Absolutely.
Don't give any. But let's move on with the show. But the Self Promotion Award goes to an entry that gave our judges a very warm and fuzzy feeling. The winner is Great State. And Lynn, I think you have some details about why that was such a warm and fuzzy campaign.
Absolutely. Well, I can see why it gave you the fuzzy feeling, Gordon. After a tough 2020 for literally everyone, I think it's fair to say that, Great State decided to create a feel-good Christmas card in the form of a scarf, visualising positive data from the year, including improved oxygen levels in the air, an increase in volunteers, and a rise in pet adoption. So it really was a worthy win.
Yeah, and brilliant work once again. Congratulations to Great State.
I think by the end of this, you're going to be buying us drinks. It's perfect.
Now, obviously, that is a really interesting campaign. There's a lot of good stuff to be said about it. We can't show you all now. It's too much work to sort of show in the show. But just a reminder that you can log on to thedrum.com afterwards, and we'll show all of the case studies, all the winning case studies online, and a lot of the images as well. So it should be very inspiring.
Definitely, that's our pledge to you, to show your work and make you very famous. Now, great web design is absolutely vital in this day and age. With the talent and tech now available, there's absolutely no reason for any brand not to have a fantastic looking website. So let's take a look at the worthy nominees in the running.
And congratulations to these nominees, but there's only one award, and that award goes to a website that is not only brilliantly designed, but you'd hope is also one of the best protected sites on the planet, as the winner is DDB Russia for Kaspersky. Congratulations.
Cybersecurity company Kaspersky believes that technologies can make lives better in every sphere, including the emotional one. Together with DDB Russia, the company developed Cyber Spa, a virtual space for holistic relaxation where users can check their stress levels and access different techniques to combat the effects of stress.
Amazing work, well done. Now, not to get confused with finding the best carrots in the supermarket's fresh vegetable aisle, we move on to the most effective organic search category. I am potentially funnier than you. Okay, anyway, without any further ado, let's check out the nominees. Now, I can tell you that our judges have highly commended not one but two agencies, and they are Green Light for Dixon's Carphone and Yard for Ring Central. So well done to both of you.
But for taking a smart, strategic and creative approach, the award goes to Novos for Bloomin' Wild. Congratulations. And now, Lynn, you can give us some highlights on this blooming good case study.
Absolutely, I can. Well, I know the jokes, they just keep coming, don't they? So Bloom and Wild briefed Novos to create a growth strategy. Today, organic search is the primary channel for the brand, with over 5 million users, 6 million sessions, and, wait for this, 24 million in SEO revenue in the last 12 months, which makes me think we are in the wrong business.
Absolutely, absolutely. And anyway, congratulations once again to Novos there. I'm not going to do any other jokes.
No, please don't. Okay, next we move on to look at paid search. Let's check out the very worthy nominees.
Yep, and we're going straight to announcing the award winner in this category. It is Essence for BT. Nice work. And Lynn, you have again read this case study, and you have again summarised it, and you're going to tell us why it won.
Absolutely, read it inside and out. Now, Essence worked with BT's on-site specialists to reshape how they think about paid media, driving an increase in revenue with no increase in media costs, which is no mean feat, really, isn't it? It's pretty good work. Wouldn't you agree?
I definitely agree. Very impressive.
Okay, now we're moving on to the next category, which is digital media strategy. Let's check out the nominees.
Well, congratulations to these nominees just coming up now, but there is only one winner in this category, and the award recognises a campaign that engaged a hard-to-reach audience by using online gaming. The award goes to, and I love this campaign, I have to say, but the award goes to Zula Alpha Kilo for Home Equity Bank for the Royal Canadian Legion. Nice work, guys.
Working with Zulu Alpha Kilo, Home Equity Bank helped the Royal Canadian Legion Veterans Association to raise funds during lockdown. HEB recruited 4 World War II veterans to form the world's oldest esports team and pitted them against top video game streamers. The campaign contributed to a 321% increase in Remembrance Day online donations.
Really great strategy to there, so really very well done to everyone at Kilo.
Absolutely, they're doing pretty well. I hope they're going to party. It's in Canada they're based, isn't it?
They're in Canada, yes.
Yeah.
And I have to say, that agency has one of the coolest websites I've ever come across. So if you've got time, well worth a look at their website. It's really, really well done.
Yeah, no, it is. It's really, really good. Okay, well, next up is the most effective use of affiliate marketing. So, who has made it through to be nominated? Well, we're about to find out. Now, before we announce the award winner, I can tell you that our judges have highly commended 26 for Deckers brands, so a massive well done to you guys.
But for an affiliate marketing strategy designed to reward NH staff at the height of COVID in the UK, it's a really important campaign this. The winner is Partnerize and Navigate Digital for Pizza Hut delivery. Nice work.
Well, let's hear from one of our judges, Rafin Lahiri of Mahindra Manulife Mutual Fund, to see why they absolutely love this winning piece of work.
Hi everyone, this is Rathin from India. Firstly, I would like to compliment the organizers for the sheer quality of the entries that they've managed to get under one platform. What stood out for the other judges and me in the Pizza Hut case was the way they took the crisis which the pandemic presented and not only solved the business problem using the best of digital media, closed user groups, etc., but aligned it with a social purpose, benefiting the NHS workers who were literally putting their lives at risk for everyone. Great work, Pizza Hut.
Free pizza, Lynn.
Yes.
What's the key takeaway there?
Okay. Oh my goodness, how do we recover from this? I have no idea. Now, I know most of us are sick to the back teeth of hearing the word viral, so please forgive me as I now have to announce the most effective viral campaign. Okay, let's check out the nominees.
Some strong nominees there, but ladies and gentlemen, we have 2 awards in this category, so no social distancing here at least. The first goes to Reddit. Congratulations. And the second goes to WA Consul. Congratulations. So
Okay, for me now.
Your next category.
I know, I'm just
Come on,
stunned.
get move on.
There was 2. Now, an award for the most effective use of mobile is up next. Let's check out the nominees.
And the award here goes to a campaign that helped create an army of guitar heroes. The winner is Zulu Alpha Kilo for Single Cut Beersmiths. Well done.
Beer has been an absolute smash. Even with these 4 chords, if you knew no other chords, you'd be amazed at all the possibilities. AC/DC knows them all too well.
really, really strong campaign. I love that. There's a plectrum with built into the can. Really nice. Incidentally, guys, we do have guitars here at the Drum Labs. I do know these 4 chords. Do you guys, anyone else here know them? So anyway, a little sing-song upstairs after the show, okay?
A little bit of Jolene.
Yeah.
It's your favourite, isn't it?
No, actually, no, it's not, but I know you know the words, you're good at singing it.
Yeah, Gordon forced me one day. It's just abuse.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, we're now moving on before I get you into
Moving
trouble.
right along.
Now, remember, ladies and gentlemen, and Gordon, it won't be long now until we reach our big awards of the show, so do stick with us for Agency of the Year, Rising Star and Grand Prix Awards, and they're going to be coming up very, very soon. But first, it's our Technical Innovation category. Let's take a look at the nominees. Now, I can tell you a highly commended this time goes to, oh my God, these guys are flying. It is Zulu Alpha Kilo for Faf Harley Davidson. Well done to you.
But the winner is for a technical innovation that puts creativity back on an equal footing with data. Really important sort of trend in the industry at the moment. Indeed. The award goes to Yellowhead. So congratulations to Yellowhead. Again, if you want to sort of find out more about that case study, it will be published after the show at thedrum.com.
Indeed. Now, most effective use of video is up next. And I'm not talking about how you use your old Betamax or VHS video machine. I remember our first VHS video player. It was about the size of a small car and took about a week to rewind a single tape. So thankfully, you know, we have moved on. I literally do remember the days. I remember having to teach my mum how to use it and how to record by pressing the 2 buttons. Do you remember that?
I remember that era. My first video's remote control was attached to the video player by a very long wire. And you had to watch my granny shuffled in. She heard him, you had to sort of remove the wires in case she tripped over the wire for the remote. These were the days, Lynn.
These were the days, but right now it's not about you or I, it's about the nominees.
It's about analog, it's about digital.
It is, so let's take a look at the Wordbeat nominees.
And our judges have chosen to an award, one winner in this category. I'm quite pleased at this one because I think we'll get a good cheer. The winner is VMLY in our commerce for World Women Foundations. Congratulations! You guys have to say having quite a good show. This is an amazing case study. I really enjoyed reading it, and you know, I hope you sort of feed that back to the team. And of course, if you want to read more about this, again, log on to the Drum after the show. But really, really well done. It's great case study.
Pretty damn good. Okay, let's move on to our next category, in which we reveal the best integrated marketing campaign. The nominees are
one campaign, again stood out here. The Integrated Campaign Award goes to, this is another good one, I think, Lynn.
I think so.
Get a good cheer. Hey Honey for Crocs Europe.
Yeah, absolutely. And Hey Honey developed a campaign for Crocs Europe's first artist collaboration with the French DJ Valdemir Cauchemar. As a result, the limited edition Crocs sold out in just 3 hours. My God, that's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, and well done to, you know, Hey Honey.
Who are here in the room.
Somewhere in the room. Yay, well done.
Yay.
Oh, you've got so excited there. No, but congratulations, that's a really, another great case study. So well
Absolutely. Done. Okay, well, while you're celebrating, we are now moving on to social media, and the nominees are... First to announce is a highly commended entry, and that is for VCCP for Cadbury. Massive well done to you.
But the Social Media Award goes to a campaign focused around the Euros. And the word focused is more than apt in this case, because the winner is Specsavers by Tangerine Communications. Well done.
Tangerine Communications used social listening and Specsavers' famous brand personality to interrupt, own and lead conversations on social media during the Euros by reacting to the news agenda and interrupting relevant conversations. Results included 9.5 million reach, 127,000 engagements, and a 20.1% increase in positive sentiment towards Specsavers.
Yeah, congratulations once again to Tangerine Specsavers, who are consistently do brilliant work. Actually, it's a great brand.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they've won many years, haven't they, Pre-Award awards. Now, a digital platform is no good if it's not totally idiot-proof, easy to use and to navigate. So up next, I can tell you're going to come in with a joke, Gordon. What is that?
Idiot-proof, that's when we test all our UX and Lynn.
Oh, yeah, exactly. That's why the UX is so seamless. Okay, but now we are going to recognise the people who make these complex platforms easy and simple to use for all of us. So let's check out our worthy nominees. Now, our judges were very impressed by the work in this area and have highly commended not one but 2 entries. And I'm proud to tell you that they go to TikTok Japan and Scoop and Spoon for Alliance SE. So well done to you.
Yeah, brilliant comedies, well done again, but it's a very strong category. But for an entry that improved user experience by using enhanced visualizing technology, the award goes to Tom & Co for Top Tiles. Well done.
Topps Tiles joined forces with Tom & Co to increase its web development capacity. An online relaunch saw an immediate 30% revenue uplift from consumers and a 100% uplift from trade customers. The new website also acts as a central hub of product information for both online and in-store customers.
Yeah, well done. So how's everyone doing here? You enjoying yourself? You feeling inspired? You enjoying the work? Yeah, but really good show so far, and that's another example of a really good case study, which is worth having a look at after the show.
Yeah, no, definitely. And it's not long now till we reach the big awards, is it? So we're going to come up to your favourite, which is Rising Star. Gordon, can't wait for this one. I think you've been yapping on about it all day, haven't you?
Only because it's one of the most important categories in the competition.
Absolutely. But we are now going to move on to the most effective use of branded content. And this was a particularly strong category, reflecting just how core this specific discipline has become. Let's check out the nominees.
But straight to the award, and the judges have chosen Twitch for Pringles. Well done, Twitch. Again, a brilliant campaign. It's fascinating to see how these sort of platforms are beginning to evolve into really successful sort of commercial opportunities. But again, I particularly enjoyed that case study, so well worth a read.
Yeah, no, definitely, absolutely. And check them out online, of course. Now, data is the focus of our next category as we find out who has been using data in the most effective way, which is certainly my favourite way to use data. I'm sure it is yours too. Check out the nominees here. Okay, some strong entries in there, as you would imagine. The judges have highly commended 2 companies, and they go by the name of For Sales and Ambition for Amnesty International Denmark. Massive congrats to you.
But in this key category, and the reason I quite like the daddies is because we are merging the creative side and the data side. Already seen it reflected in some of our stories. So again, this is a really good category. And that's why I'm really pleased to say that the award goes to a campaign that intelligently used data to boost sales of a rather delicious seasonal item, the pumpkin latte. The award goes to MIQ and Havas Media Group for Starbucks. Well done.
In September 2020, Starbucks aimed to return to pre-COVID sales by March 2021 and chose Pumpkin Spice Latte Season to kickstart their recovery. Starbucks briefed Havas Media and MeQ to target the at-home audience using anonymised mobile data, resulting in a 62% over-delivery on Pumpkin Spice Latte sales.
Well done to MIQ, well done to Havas. Actually, this reminds me of another joke.
Oh dear, we cannot wait. Gordon, tell us your joke.
Do you want to hear my joke? Woo! No, that's not good enough. I'm not going to tell you my joke and that sort. Do you want to hear my joke or not? Yes. Do you want to hear my joke? Yeah, everyone out there wants to give a joke. So my Starbucks joke is apparently Starbucks are going to start providing drinks for funerals.
Mm-hmm.
Morning coffee.
Right, we are now going to move right along. That doesn't even deserve a response. So we are now going to move right along to the next category, which is Paid Media Campaign of the Year. The nominees are...
Well, actually quite a tough category to judge this one, and our judges have given an award to, and I'm very pleased about this actually, TikTok Japan. Well done.
TikTok organised a competition-style film festival collaborating with Toho, the biggest film distribution company in Japan, to help diversify into film and entertainment genres. The omni-channel campaign generated more than 5,000 entries, more than 550 million total views, and 90% positive or neutral sentiments towards TikTok, while organic media exceeded 200 pieces of coverage.
Yep, well done once again to TikTok Japan. I have to say that is I think that's about the maybe fifth or sixth time we've seen a Japanese agency win in the Drum Awards generally. So
yeah,
it's really great to see we're sort of beginning to engage that market, but really nice work.
Well, actually, with our APAC Awards, you do find that there's more, so I think it is building every year. But just on a sort of side note, do you know that I'm actually on TikTok? So we can maybe do a group TikTok a little later on.
I'd be surprised if we weren't on TikTok.
I know. I even got my auntie and uncle.
You're on everything.
I am in everything. I'm just
decorate your bedroom now with your TikTok feed.
Yeah, my son is so embarrassed of me. Okay, but we're now going to move on. The recent past has made us all feel like we are living in an alternate reality, but virtual reality and augmented reality have really put us in one. Our VR and AR nominations are... Now, in the area of AR and VR, the judges have highly commended Impero for its work for Estee Lauder companies, so massive well done to you.
But the award goes to work that will make a life-changing difference to people living in a war-torn part of the world by bringing better medical care to them. A really important award this, and it goes to One Shot Immersive and Foolproof. Congratulations. And Lynn, again, I think you've gone through this case study and you have some more details for us.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Now, I don't know if you know this, and I was actually really shocked to read it, that there are only 4 surgeons for every 1 million people in Yemen. My God, it's crazy. Now, compared to the 345 surgeons per million in the UK, and One Shot Immersive and Foolproof teamed up with the David Knott Foundation to design a VR training experience to supplement surgical training in the region. And it's actually one that really touched me. I think it was just such a lovely entry.
Yeah, it's brilliant, isn't it? It's worth another round of applause, is it not?
Yeah, definitely.
What I really like about this sort of work is it's a really good example of where the digital industry is solving real problems. So the industry is going beyond just communications and is actually sort of connecting and solving real problems, and that's which I find quite inspirational. You see that's the theme a lot in the awards actually.
Yeah, no, definitely. It makes you feel very proud. Now, let's stick with the futuristic stuff for the next category as we look at the most effective use of artificial intelligence and machine learning. And believe me, hey, listen to this. Looking at the work here, machine learning has certainly moved on since I had a speak and spell for Christmas in 1982. I still use it today. But let's check out the nominees. Now, we have one highly commended entry to announce, and that is Catapult for Watch Mojo. So congratulations to all of you.
Yeah, and also I think the winner here actually demonstrates that artificial intelligence does actually require real intelligence. The work here used Alexa platform to best effect by creating the world's first voice tour of a region. Really, really nice piece of work, and the winner is TripAdvisor for the Department of Culture and Tourism in Abu Dhabi. Well done. Brilliant, 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 isn't it? What do you think, Lynn?
No, definitely. I feel inspired all the time. I think Daddy's feels like one of my babies when it comes to these awards, and yeah, I just feel really proud when I see the work, I have to say.
Yeah, yeah. Although that sort of work makes you want to go on holiday, doesn't it?
It does. Damn it. I went to Blackpool the other day. I came all the way from Blackpool. I went to visit my brother, and we didn't actually take a donkey ride or anything, but I did find a couple of stock of rocks. So for people in the labs, if you like rock, I do have a couple of bars.
Yeah, and I can just say to all our viewers, internationally, Blackpool is a very exotic resort, very upscale, upmarket, a bit like Cannes, really. But better.
With burgers. Yeah. Yes, exactly. A bit like Coney Island. Now, we're now moving on, and I absolutely love this category. It's Best Responsible Digital Engagement with Kids, which was introduced in partnership with Super Awesome this year, designed to recognise those who are making cyberspace safe for our children. And I'm delighted to welcome Rachel, who we have all the way from Super Awesome. So hello, Rachel.
Super awesome.
Hello, thank you so much. It's great to join you here virtually today.
Absolutely, no, thank you. Now, I think we're going to look at the nominees, and then I believe you're going to announce the winner. Is that correct?
Absolutely.
Okay, well, let's roll the nominees. Okay.
All right, some great stuff in there. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Our judges have highly commended the entry from Zulu Alpha Kilo for Home Equity Bank with Royal Canadian Legion. So well done for you all. And I'm very excited to celebrate an entry that strives to get kids more involved in Olympic and Paralympic sport and increase the diversity and engagement in elite sports across the UK, regardless of social background, education, or status. So the award goes to True for UK sports. Let's take a look.
Brilliant. Well, thank you so much for being here, and thank you for introducing that category, because I think it's really, really important and very critical in the industry today. So let's give her a massive round of applause.
Thanks so much.
Okay, well, not long now until we reveal the Agency of the Year and Grand Prix winners. Do you feel confident in this room you might pick it up? Oh, the confidence is stifled. Okay, okay.
Come on, guys, what's wrong with you?
We're not going to put you in any pressure. Okay, but for you watching at home, please go and top up your glass of wine or refill your mug of hot chocolate. I wish I had a hot chocolate now with marshmallows and cream. That's what I would die for.
Wine, to be honest.
You would indeed. Okay, so let's move on. We are now moving on to the Best Tech Platform category, and our nominees are... And I can tell you that the highly commend goes to InfoSum. So congratulations to you.
But the award goes to a platform that is taking in-game advertising to a whole new level, so to speak. See what I did there?
I see what you did.
The award goes to Anzu. Congratulations.
Use of brand ads directly into gameplay across mobile, PC, and consoles. The company works with brands such as Vodafone, Samsung, Pepsi, WPP, Group M, Ubisoft, Microsoft, and Sony, and is the first to bring digital industry standards in-game through collaborations with Comscore, Moat, and Nielsen.
Brilliant, brilliant campaign actually, and it is interesting to see how gaming is sort of coming to the fore. We've seen a lot of sort of gaming entries and how it's been integrated into campaigns, and I think that is going to be a sort of one of our mega trends, isn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely a game changer. I mean, we also do the... I actually didn't mean that. But you know, the thing is, that's why we do the deep dives on gaming and all these things, and it just seems to crop up all the time. I think brands are not looking at this right now. You know, I think they have to maybe question that
it's going to be some an industry mega trend, isn't it?
Yeah, so absolutely. Well, let's see what happens in the future. But for now, our next category is a new one this year, and it recognises the businesses that responded best to changes forced upon us by the global pandemic. Okay, these are worthy nominees. Let's check them out. Now, there are 2 entries in this category that have been highly commended, and they are Redwood BBDO for Google and What Consult. Many congratulations to you.
Yes, well done indeed. But the award goes to a campaign that was truly disruptive in the airline manufacturing sector and enabled a smaller player to achieve new heights. The award goes to Gravity Global for Embraer. Well done.
Wow. Now, previous campaigns by Gravity Global for Embraer has seen predators from the natural world hand-painted onto the nose cones of planes, which toured air shows around the world. Now, this approach became impossible during lockdown, and the solution? An Embraer digital destination and video content to drive people to the e2sustainability.com. So it was pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, really strong stuff, and obviously they won at last year's B2B awards as well.
Yep.
For their actual delivery, which is amazing. It's a work of art. So it's really good to sort of see somebody in the airline industry doing something so different. So well done to Gravity Global.
Absolutely. Now we are really, and we promise you it's not a myth, we are really starting to move towards overall categories. And this one is a biggie. It is the best digital brand experience. Here are your nominees. So, which brands have given the best online experience, you may ask? Well, our judges have highly commended Zulu Alpha Kilo for Harry Rosen. So congratulations to everyone there. I think they are literally going to be celebrating. And if they're not celebrating, I am sincerely disappointed.
Yep, a lot of party in Canada, I'm sure. But the award goes to a campaign that hit the right chord if you want to learn to play the guitar. Through buying a beer, and I think we've already seen this already. The award for Best Digital Brand Experience goes to Zulu Alpha Kilo for Single Cup Beersmiths. Well done! But well done, that is a bit of a clean sweep there for Kilo Alpha, so well done, guys.
Yeah, no, definitely. And in the judging room again, the judges were absolutely blown away with their submissions. So yeah, I can say that firsthand. So yeah, you should be really, really proud. Now, digital transformation has been accelerated over the last couple of years for obvious reasons. And our next category recognises those who have excelled in that process. The nominations are... And I can tell you that our judges have chosen to highly commend the entry by the amazing folk at Ronette for Hornby Hobbies. Congratulations. And I guess that was Hornby Hobbies, ladies and gentlemen. Just have to be careful that you don't misread that one.
I don't know, Hornby Hobbies could be a good brand.
Yeah, maybe that should be a category for next year.
Yeah, it should be, yeah. Anyway, moving right along. But the winner in this category is a digital transformation project that has taken a brand from digital novice to digital native in just 18 months. The award goes to Spark Foundry and McCormick. Congratulations. And a brilliant case study here as well. Unfortunately, we can't show the full case study to you now, but again, I'd remind you to go online to thejum.com and you can read why that is such a fantastic piece of work.
Yeah, definitely. And I think the other thing is it goes beyond just the work and the agency and the submitting company, because actually what we ask now is when you enter all the awards is to write the credits of the people that work on it. And I think it should be shame on you if you do not do that, because we want to celebrate the people, human beings that work on this stuff. So our pledge is to make the people famous and not just the work of the agency. Do you agree that's a good idea? Yes. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Good segue into the next categories as well, that's it.
Absolutely, because we are now moving on to one of my favourite categories where we recognise the people that sit behind many of the favourite digital campaigns and projects. Okay, now this one is for Creative Digital Team of the Year, and here are your nominees. Now, after much deliberation, not quite a bust up, almost, but our judges have chosen to highly commend Gravity Global. So many congrats to the amazing people that work there. Give them a round of applause.
But a big category this, and I'm delighted to say the award goes to a team that is part think tank and part digital studio who focus on one particular sector to deliver outstanding results for brands such as LVMH, Hermes, Estee Lauder, Rolls-Royce and many others. Ladies and gentlemen, the Created Digital Agency Team of the Year is Holocean. Well done.
Part think tank, part digital studio, Holition's team blends retail experts, scientists, filmmakers, artists, mathematicians, UX designers, and technologists to create bespoke experiences for luxury, fashion, and beauty brands. Holition's portfolio includes augmented reality experiences, holograms, and data visualizations for brands including Tiffany, Cartier, BMW, Jo Malone London, and Clinique.
Yeah, well, many congratulations. That's a big award, and because it's such a big award, we have actually Holocean here, thanks to the miracle of Zoom, who I think are going to sort of give us a reaction.
Absolutely. Hello.
Hi guys, thank you so much for having us and the award. My heart's pumping, honestly, just from, even though this is on Zoom, it means the world, so thank you very much.
Oh, massive well done. Give him a round of applause. It just so helpful. So much, and you're actually the reason that makes this job so worthwhile, to see all the faces and to see what it means to people. So thank you for being here and submitting.
Yeah, congratulations.
Brilliant.
Once again, I look forward to meeting you in the flesh. Maybe you can come down to the Drum Arms for a celebratory pint or two.
Absolutely, the van's on you, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, give him a round of applause.
Yeah, but thanks for joining us. All the best.
Thank you. Oh, see, it does make it worthwhile. Now, diversity and inclusion is the focus of our next category, and the entries have shown that great strides are being made by the digital industries to be one of the most inclusive business sectors there is. The nominations in this really important area are as follows. Now, the highly commended for its approach to diversity and inclusion goes to Momentum Worldwide. Congratulations.
But again, this is an important category. We're talking about people, and in terms of getting diversity and inclusion right, it's not only about woke being, I suppose, woke washing. It's also about building a sustainable business, because to be successful, you need to get access to the total pool of talent, which is why we believe this is such an important category. But the future, the future is sort of based on people getting this right, and this company focus on delivering that future, but take it to the next level by actually working out practically what that means in terms of the workplace, and that is what's right for the world. It will soon operate, to make sure that the future is right for how they want to operate. So I'm going to stop waffling.
You're
Obviously,
just excited, Gordon.
I'm getting too excited.
You're so excited.
I'm going to tell you. Shall I tell you the winner? Shall I go on with it?
Yes.
Do you want to know who won? The winner is VML Y&R Commerce. Well done. And we have Debbie here in the audience, who's on your phone filming stuff. I'm sorry we can't interview you now, but I can see you're obviously very happy, but that is a really important award, and you guys have been absolute trailblazers for this issue in our business, so congratulations.
Absolutely. And Debbie's going to thank me for this, because I think that deserves an interview, actually, so I think we should arrange that later. So I think for you to be doing this stuff is really commendable, and I think a lot of agencies talk the talk, but they don't walk the walk, so yeah, well done. Right. We're now on to your favourite category.
Yeah, this is a big one, again, all about people.
It is a rising star. And, what we want to really do is celebrating those who are leading our businesses in the future and who will be doing that very, very soon. We have got some amazing nominees, and we're about to check them out right now. Okay, let's hear it for our nominees. Give them a round of applause. Now, our judges were well impressed. The contenders really were fantastic, and they have chosen to highly commend Chloe Carson of Together. So give it up for Chloe. Well done.
Well, this was actually, again, one of our favourite categories, and it's actually a shame that there can only really be one winner, because just to be nominated, if you're starting in your career, or early stage of your career, just to be nominated is absolutely fantastic. So congratulations once again to all our nominees, and also to Chloe. But the Rising Star of the Year award goes to an individual who leads Merkel's multi-award winning Total Search Centre of Excellence, driving international expansion of the initiative. The winner is Charlie Knock. Congratulations. And Charlie, I believe, is going to join us in the Zoom room. Charlie!
Hello, Charlie.
Congratulations, well done.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And congratulations to everyone else this evening.
Yeah, but very quickly, but one of the things you're obviously been doing in your role is training and developing other talent, isn't it? You're bringing a lot of people on.
Yeah, we have kind of big growth ambitions here, and yeah, growing fast, and obviously have to scale up the team to support that. So really fantastic training and development initiatives, and yeah, I myself am a product of them. So yeah, really exciting time.
Yeah, and it's a real shame, obviously, we can't give more of your story now, but again, we will be publishing a profile of you in the drum, so you can be able to find out why you've won this award. But in the meantime, thanks so much for joining us. Congratulations. And I have to say, speaking on behalf of all of the people at Daddy's, it's really good to have you and people like you in our industry. So well done.
Absolutely, and I've got one piece of advice, Charlie. If you were ever going to ask for a pay rise, it's now. Well, with that, we are going to move on with the show, but a massive well done. Give them a round of applause. Okay, now we are moving on to Vendor of the Year, and our nominees are...
We're going straight to the award this time, and the award in this category goes to a company that enables brands to manage multiple campaign channels simultaneously to deliver outstanding results and brilliant ROI, which is fantastic. But ladies and gentlemen, the Vendor of the Year is Impact. Congratulations. And I'm excited to say they're in our Zoom room. Well done.
Hello.
Well done, Impact, for making such an amazing impact.
Hey, thank you very much. We're absolutely thrilled, and I love what you were talking about earlier, being able to highlight the people. Like, our platform is a technology, right? And it's all about automation. But it's the people that build the automation. It's the people that feed into what's required that really make it a success. So, yeah, absolutely thrilled everyone here is to be highlighted like this.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's all about, the sort of practices change, but principles remain the same. So with tools like yours, which are fantastic, you still need really good people using them effectively and properly.
Absolutely. You can't automate innovation.
Yes.
Brilliant. Well,
That's
thank
great.
you.
Well, obviously, again, your case study, we'll be publishing the story of Impact on the website. It's a shame we can't get into more detail now, but thanks so much for joining us, and thanks so much for supporting the awards.
Hey, thank you. We're thrilled to be in such great company.
Brilliant. Let's give them a round of applause. Congratulations. Well, do you know, I think when you see the people behind it, it does, I keep saying this, it just makes it feel so worthwhile, doesn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, it is an amazing response. And to be honest, we sort of buried in the mechanics of the awards, do forget it is about the people and the impact it can have on, in terms of people developing ideas, being able to sell ideas, being able to progress their careers, being able to win business. So it can make a big difference.
Yeah, I think a lot of brands are talking about humanising the brand, and I think actually the last 18 months we're humanising exactly what we're doing and recognising the people. So yeah, that's what it's all about. However, we are now on to our penultimate award of the show. It is a big one. It is Agency of the Year, a title I'm sure you'd all love to get your hands on. Is that right? We're going to be mobbed if they don't get it. Now, there are plenty of people that would want this crown, I'm sure, but we only have some agencies in the running, so let's check them out now. And I can tell you that the highly commended goes to Essence. So a massive, massive well done to Essence, a great digital agency in its own right.
Yes, well done, Essence, and also well done to all of our nominees. That was a really strong list. But our winner smashed it out of the park in terms of new business, you know, in terms of what they did in terms of revenue, in terms of staff growth, in terms of the global expansion. They've opened up new offices in Chicago, and of course delivering great results for clients. The agency of the year 2021 is Rise at 7. Congratulations. And I'm delighted to say, I believe we have these guys in Zoom. Well done, guys.
Hi. What are you drinking? Is that water?
Yeah, it's not. Well, it's just 5 o'clock, so no, it's not water.
But very sort of briefly, you've had a sort of an amazing year, haven't you? You've grown in terms of your headcount, in terms of your client list, and also in terms of your geographic spread.
Yeah, 2 people to 100 in 2 years in a pandemic. And I'm also, have you seen those agencies we just beat? Like, they've been here for, honestly, Zula Alpha Kilo, like, they cleaned up the whole night, and we've not been looking good at this point, and this is just incredible.
Yeah. No, I think you have been looking as good as far as our judges are concerned. So the award is very, very well deserved. So, Rise 7.
Absolutely. Give them a round of applause. Congratulations. Yeah, hopefully they're going to be partying hard.
Yeah, enjoy the water.
Okay, well done to them. Now, next up we hand over the reins to the chairman of our judging panel, the granddaddy of them all, Mr. Phil Jones, to choose the campaign, agency or brand that most impressed him during the show. So take it away, Phil.
Hi everyone. Well, the Daddy Awards, every year I enjoy putting together the judges, and they're always an interesting bunch. This year they were spread a lot wider afield, so they were logging in from India, Mexico, I think China, America. It was just really interesting to see all the different views on the work. The work was brilliant. There were more entries than there had been in previous years, which surprised us. So well done to the team at the Drum for making that happen. The work this year was fantastic. There were a few standout projects. One of them you'll be hearing about shortly, that's going to be the Grand Prix winner. But the runner-up to that, my chairman's choice, is actually a fantastic piece of work that's been done by Analog Folk, mainly for use in Brazil. And interesting subject, very difficult to do a campaign around, and they just did it magnificently. So well done to Analog Folk, well done to Executive Creative Director Guy Richings, and have a fantastic evening, all of you that are going to be there at the Drum, and for those all tuning in. See you all soon. Bye-bye.
Let's give it up for Phil. Isn't he amazing?
And let's give up for Analog Folk. Congratulations on the Chair Award, guys. Let's see the winning work.
Absolutely.
Well, actually, we're not going to be able to show you the winning work at the moment, but again, it is, that campaign is brilliant. You'll be able to see it on the website. It's a very strong. But Lynn, I think we're going to move on. Phil was teasing us there about the Grand Prix. I could feel anticipation building. So
no, it is really good. Again, I tuned into the judging at his sort of moment where he chose the Grand Prix. Well, sorry, he chose the Cheers Awards, and it was really good. So it's definitely worth checking out. As is the Grand Prix, because I know the winner and you don't yet. So haha, I feel I have the power. So this is it. Basically, this is the final awards. So ladies and gentlemen. And Gordon. I'm never going to get sick of that joke. Who wants to get their hands on the Grand Prix? Debbie, do you want it? Great State, do you want it? Okay.
Oh, you can feel the tension.
I just think I'm trying to pick a fight here. Okay. If you see your name here, just make sure if you're at home, if you're in the office with your family, just cheer loud and feel really, really proud. Let's take a look at the nominees.
Well, the silence sort of undermines or sort of really sort of emphasises
Indeed.
the gravity of this award. Some really strong work there. It's funny when you see all the entries coming in, it can seem overwhelming, but when they filter it down to the actual award winners, it's just amazing. Sort of the quality and the calibre this year is really good. So whoever wins this award should be really well pleased with themselves. But not surprisingly, our winner has featured a few times during our show results today. It's impressed our judges across a number of different categories. But the Grand Prix is awarded for the agency's work that used the medium of gaming to take an important campaign message to a hard-to-reach audience with great creative effect and results. Ladies and gentlemen, the Grand Prix Award 2021 goes to Zulu Kilo Alpha for Home Equity Bank. Jonathan Luton, well done.
Remembrance Day to me brings back memories of my buddies in 402 Squadron.
We were buried alive. We didn't know what was going on. We just covered in. We couldn't see a daylight. Couldn't see anything. Getting suffocated.
We weren't fighting for glory or riches, but for liberty, and liberty for all.
You know, to reach that younger generation, the gamers and the streamers as such, that helped immensely. They could interact with the veterans, but it was nice to reach them in an area that they are familiar with.
Thank you for commenting on your real-life experience.
After all, these are the people who secured our freedoms and let us play the games we play today.
That generation we owe a lot to.
You do need to stop and reflect every once in a while about what you're actually playing.
Let's face it, would we be here today without them?
I can still feel, I can still smell all the things that happened to me during the Second World War. It was not a game. This was what happened.
Well, let's hear it for Zulu Alpha Kilo. And a brilliant, absolutely brilliant film. I'm sure everyone here agrees. I get goosebumps every time I see that. You know,
I feel really emotional.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know about you. I actually watched that and I feel myself welling up. It was just such a cracking piece of work.
Yeah, sort of gets you in every level. But I'm delighted to say, I think we're actually joined by some of the people behind that work.
Yeah, we are. Are they there? Hello.
Hey, everybody. My name is Zach Moreau. I'm the founder, Chief Creative Officer of Canada. It's my wife, Amanda, our operations director. We're a couple. We started Zulu many years ago, but really just wanted to say a big thank you. We're totally honored. A big thank you to Vic, Dan, Michael, Jackson, who created the campaign, David, our account person, and the clients, Royal Canadian Legion and Home Equity Bank. And I wish I was in Scotland celebrating. It looks like a lot of fun there.
Yeah, well, if we're in Scotland, you might be in the wrong place. We're actually in London.
I know, but it should, it should be in Scotland, headquarters.
But we'd definitely love to have you in Scotland, where we're actually the drum's based. I suppose that we maybe got a bit of empathy with you guys. You know, we're slightly outside the mainstream as well. But you certainly seem to be making a lot of waves. Your work has featured a lot through the awards. And the style seems very fresh and you know, and very good at cutting through.
We were always trying to push the boundaries. I mean, I started the agency 14 years ago, and the idea was to always, you know, our belief in the world-leading creativity. And this was such a great cause. And for a bank to buy into this idea it was quite brave of them. We were very fortunate to have great clients. And funnily enough, tonight, we're getting together as a creative team for the first time in 18 months in live, because we've been working from home. So we have a lot to celebrate tonight. So again, a big thank you to the Drum Awards.
You do indeed.
Yeah. And I have to say, I'm just telling the audience here, I absolutely love your website.
Yes.
Well, thank you. It's actually a parody. It's funny, years ago, when I started the agency, I didn't want to have a typical agency. So I looked at all the websites, everyone's kind of posing and doing this. And I thought, what if we did something completely different? At the time, people thought I was crazy, like it's never going to work. But I really believed in it, and it's actually been our calling card. So if you get a chance, visit it. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, definitely recommend it. Anyway, thanks so much. Enjoy yourself tonight. But Zula Alpha Kilo Grand Prix winners, let's hear it for them.
Amazing work. I mean, if it was in Scotland, we'd be having a Cayley right now. But hey ho, we'll have the Drum Labs bar instead.
We can have a Cayley if you want.
Fabulous. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of the Drum Awards for Digital Industries for
but I'm sure you will agree, we've seen some amazing work, which has really helped get a lot of agencies and brands to cut through and get them on the road and on an even keel, particularly after the pandemic.
Definitely, getting them on the radar. And as these guys said, and this is the message to the clients out there, if you're brave enough, you might win awards too. So I think I speak on behalf of a lot of the agencies in the room. Just be braver, clients. Now, congratulations must go to all of our nominees, highly commended, and of course, ultimately, the award winners.
Yeah, and just a final reminder that these award winners will be on thedrum.com, so you can go and view the case studies there. So basically, if you're out there in Canada or somewhere and you haven't understood a word I've said,
which is highly probable,
you can read the case studies and you might get more clarity.
Absolutely, absolutely. Okay, well, another big thank you must go to our partners. So thank you so much to Pinterest. Let's give them a round of applause. And although they couldn't be here in the flesh, super awesome as well. Thank you for your support, so thank you for being here. And of course to our talented judging panel, who without them we wouldn't have the awards.
Also, I have to say, as we sign off, a massive thanks must go to you, the industry, for continuing to get behind, enter and support these awards. Thanks so much.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, you are helping us demonstrate how marketing can change a world, the very principle in which the Drum is built on.
Yeah, and with that thought,
I
think it's a good point to say goodbye.
And good night.